Have you ever thought of like using multiple cameras? Like you want to have your camera looking at one position and then after a few frames it would jump to like a different angle, or like having it top view and then have it suddenly switch to another camera, or you just want to have like multiple cameras and you would like have it rendered at different angle. So here's how to do it. Let's say no, I don't want to delete the default cube, so we're going to just hide it for now and add a monkey. Maybe let's beautify it a bit by adding a subdivision modifier, then shade smooth it. Okay, so we have like our subject. So kind of forgot to enable. Oh, it's enabled. Okay, that's good. So let's test where our default camera is. So yeah, right now it's facing like that. Let's say we want to have multiple cameras covering different angles. So first, let's use this camera. First, you mouse over your just send your mouse over the timeline, then press M, so it will mark the timeline. Make sure you are at the frame where you want to mark. Then select your camera, make sure it's selected. Press Ctrl B. Ctrl B. Uh-oh. There you go. You need to have your mouse over the timeline. Make sure you always have your mouse over the timeline, so just Ctrl B. Then let's try and add a different camera. Let's say camera. Okay. Let's say you go to like frame 20 and you want to switch to another camera with a different view. So again, your mouse should be on top of the timeline. Press M to mark it. Press the camera that you want to select the camera that you want to assign to it. Press Ctrl B. So if we press num0, as you can see, the view is like very close to the monkey. So let's just move away a bit, or better yet, just move where you want to, let's say on top of it, and then Control Alt num0. So your camera would automatically go where you want it. And then maybe let's just move it a little bit like that. Then let's say you want another camera. Let's just duplicate this one. Then move your timeline to a different frame. Again, with your mouse moving on top of the timeline, just press M to mark it. Then select the camera, back to the timeline, Control B, and then find a different location, maybe let's say front view. Control Alt num0, and then yeah, let's just adjust a little bit like that, and there you have it. If you move your timeline to the first frame, it would go to the first camera, and let's say it play through the timeline. The next camera will activate on the 20th frame because we assign it to camera 001. Then if it moves to timeline 40, it will use the camera on 002. So that's how you change between camera. Once again, to do that, let's duplicate this camera. You go to the timeline where you want it to be active. Make sure your mouse is over the timeline. Press M. Then select the camera you want to assign. Then your mouse over the timeline again. Control B. And there you have it. Let's just move the camera to a different position. Control Alt num 0 to automatically move the camera there. So once again, let's preview. Timeline 0, timeline 20, timeline 40, timeline 60. There you have it. If you like the contents here, make sure to subscribe. Press the subscribe button below and the bell icon. Also like the video if you like it, or press the dislike if you don't like it. Make sure you give me your thoughts. You can also suggest a topic that you want me to cover. And yeah, that's about it. Also, I do live streams between 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. EST, and that's like every day, so make sure you drop by. I usually do modeling every time I live stream, so you might pick something or anything. Also, we have a Patreon account, and we provide all the Blender file like this one. This is going to be on Patreon. Everything here, everything we do on Forge Bits goes to Patreon. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!